Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're doing our our mid-month tarot card reading for the month of March, and it's going to cover March 15th through 31st, 2026 for all the air signs. So that would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So let's see what's going on for us air signs for the second half of the month of March. Let's see what's going on. And please hit that like button. So this will go out to other air signs that need to see this information and get this, get some guidance and see what the reading says. And if you are not yet a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so that you get future videos I put out. Because I do regular videos, but I also do like informational videos. I also do special reads whenever I feel called by spirit to do so. And please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because it might resonate with all of with the whole thing might resonate with you, or it might not. So just take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. So what is the energy for the air signs for March 15th through 31st, 2026? What is the energy for the air signs? March 15th through 31st, 2026. Okay, a card wanted to pop out. So I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, wow, it's like it's the middle of March already. I'm like, holy cow, it's like I feel like this year's going by so fast. Like we just had Christmas, we just had the holiday season, and now it's like boom, it's coming into spring. So we've got the Hangman, we've got the 10 of Wands, we've got the Chariot. We've got the 5 of Wands, air signs. We got the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Ooh. And we got this 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups keeps coming up. Like every reading lately, it's been coming up. So, all right, let's see. That extra card that popped out was the 9 of Wands. All right, so let's see what's going on. So coming into the middle of March, air signs, like we're moving forward. It's like I feel like there's kind of two things going on here, air signs. I'm hearing for some of us, it's like we've been feeling stuck and we're finally moving. So this isn't the past. So in the past, it's like maybe you were feeling stuck or stagnant and things are finally starting to move. And I'm hearing for some of you, air signs, you're wanting things to move. Like in the past, it's like for some of you, things have been moving forward, but for some of you, it hasn't been moving forward yet. It hasn't started yet, and you're wanting it to. But it's like, I'm hearing the divine is trying to take the reins with you and help you. So the divine's working on this with you and help, but and they're saying, but it has to happen in divine timing. But okay, they're showing me like taking the reins. So I'm seeing like someone holding the reins of a horse and someone else is coming in and like not taking over, but like sharing the burden of controlling the reins with that person. So it's like the divine's coming in and they're trying to help take the reins, but they're doing it in divine timing. So everything has to happen at the right timing. But yes, the divine is behind this for us, air signs. Now, that's in the past energy, but coming into the current energy, there's definitely we're taking a pause. We're in this hangman energy, but it's like the universe is purposely putting us in this hangman position because it's like I'm hearing it's time of enlightenment. It's time of gaining knowledge and growing, and like I'm hearing spiritually prepare. So the pause is happening because we need to, like, for this moment, especially for them thinking the second, well, I'm hearing especially for the second half of March, it's like we need to ponder about things. We need to think about things. We need to do research. We need to tighten up our spiritual practices, maybe start meditating more or getting more in a routine with those things. It's like now's the time to really get enlightenment because we need this enlightenment for what's coming our way. is what I'm hearing. So this is like a pause. Okay, they're saying it's the calm before the storm, but not storm in a bad way. Before action, before things really pick up. So it's like this is our chance to kind of gather our thoughts, gain our knowledge, our wisdom, help our spirituality, and then boom, things are going to take off. So what's interesting is we got the 10 of wands here. So we're coming to an end of a cycle in a situation. We're ending it. We're out of it. And it's been a long, hard cycle because if, it's like we're overwhelmed, we're tired of dealing with it, we're exhausted. But this is the card that popped out when I was shuffling. So it's like this has been going on for a long time, whatever this situation is that we're closing out. And it's been really hard for us and difficult. Because if you look at him, he looks kind of beat up. He's got bandages on and his clothes are all ruffled, messed up. And so it's been challenging for us and it's been very hard. And we're coming to the end of that. Coming to the end. That's right. And, but it's like, but the endings had to happen. It's like it all has to happen in divine timing. But it's like it's time for that cycle to come to an end, I'm hearing. But it had to come to an end at the right time, if that makes sense, in divine timing. So that's coming to an end, which we're happy about. We're glad, and it's coming to an end and things are coming in, but it's like we need this time to like reflect, before the new stuff comes in. So it's like we need to like learn our lesson, I'm hearing, or lessons. We need to gather up the knowledge we learned from this experience. Like a lot of self-reflection is what they're saying as well. In the environment, it definitely like, you see, it's been chaotic for us in our environment. So it's like, a lot coming at us, but it's not been good. Like you see how they're hitting each other with the wands. So it's like you could very well be dealing with people that are contentious. Maybe your work environment lately has been very contentious, or people in your family or friends, like just dealing with people. It's like I'm hearing you've been under a lot of stress, which makes sense with the 9 and 10 of wands here. You've been under a lot of stress. And it's not just people that's chaotic. It's like not just fighting with people, but it's like the environment's been chaotic in general. Like maybe, there's been a lot coming at you. You've been feeling overwhelmed at your work with your work, what you've been doing, or, feeling overwhelmed dealing with family members. So it's not just chaos, like maybe fighting with people. It's also in general, if that makes sense. Like your whole environment's chaotic. So this is what I have for us air signs for the second half of March. So this is the current energy. So that's what I have for us, for that second half. But in the near future, it's like I've got the King of Swords. And what I'm hearing, and what's interesting is one of the advice cards that came out was the Queen of Swords. So this, could be us. Like we morph because of this ending of this cycle and the enlightenment and all the information, the pondering, and all that inner work we're doing on ourselves. It's like we turn into a King of Swords type energy. Like we reach the level of a king because of all of that. And I definitely feel like this is us because, it's an air sign card, but I feel like you're also dealing with the Queen of Swords. So it could very well be, okay, it could very well be that a female, and it could be if or a partner that's an air sign, another air sign could come into your life. But there's a couple here, and it's like this ending that you're going through, this chaotic is going to bring in somebody that's going to form a partnership. Now, I'm hearing it doesn't have to be romantic or a love relationship. I think for a lot of you, it will be. Like maybe you meet a new person and you're coming into, and you're going to be like a partner, a couple with this person because you're in this, you're in this King of Swords energy. We're in this energy. We're morphing into that. But it's like you're going to have someone come in. that's going to be a partner that's going to help you. Now, like I said, it could be a love relationship starts after this cycle closes out. And it could be like things move forward. Now, divine timing is good. Things move forward. You get out of this whole enlightenment and everything you had to do to get ready. And now you're ready for this great new partnership for this person to come in. So it could be romantic, but they're emphasizing it doesn't have to be. So it could be like, okay, I'm here. Like it could be like a work relationship. Like somebody comes in at work and you form a partnership with this Queen of Swords and they help you, with work stuff and it makes things better at work. Like they help you with a project or they help you deal with maybe things that were going on at work. So it's definitely a partnership of some kind coming in. And it's like I'm hearing some frustration and feeling frustration from the universe, air signs, because it's like the universe has been trying to give this to us, this partnership, these positive changes for a while, but we just weren't ready for it, is what I'm hearing. Like we weren't looking at it. It's like it was trying to come in, and maybe that's why we've been feeling stuck. Like some of us in the past, like, that things weren't moving quite forward yet with this chariot, we were feeling stuck because we weren't ready for it yet. That's where the divine timing comes in. So it's like the divine had to wait for us to be ready for this partnership, this change to come in, and now it's coming in, right? So it had to wait. And part of the reason why we didn't see it is because we've been dealing with this chaos. So we've been distracted, air signs, with this kind of chaotic, crazy energy. So we've been dealing with that. And so it's been distracting us from the good stuff coming in because we just couldn't see it because our mind was so focused on dealing with this nonsense, right? So we couldn't see it. So now we can see it and it's like we're going to see it and it's going to move forward because now the timing's right. So it's like it's going to come in and move forward. So and I'm hearing that this partnership's going to be a big change for you. It's really gonna help, whether it's work or in the personal life, it's gonna really make things better. Like in your personal life, it's gonna make things a lot better, or at work, it's gonna make things a lot better because you're closing out that cycle and divine is helping you move forward. We're finally gonna see that offer from the divine and move forward in divine timing, and things are gonna get better. So things will improve, and we're gonna get away from and get out of this Five of Wands energy moving forward. So that's what I have for us for the second half of March, air signs. So, pretty intense energy, but it looks like some good things are really coming in for us. So just hang in there, if it hasn't really started to manifest yet, but it will. But another thing they're emphasizing is do not try to fast track this or shorten it or um don't put, and not really do it, make sure you do this inner work, make sure you focus on the enlightenment, on the wisdom, on pondering and thinking. Like you need to do that. So don't shortchange it and just kind of gloss over it. They want you to really like make sure you take care of that and you're doing that because that's going to help with this. Because you have to do this work, you have to do all that, right? To be ready for this great partnership that's coming in. So you have to be ready, but you have to be in the right like consciousness level and thoughts, thought patterns there for it. So this is very important. So don't gloss over this part. So that's what I have for us, air signs. I hope you enjoyed the reading and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.